Hey, it's Erika. Hey, it's Erika. Welcome to my first listen, part 2 of my first listen for Mark's The Firstfruit first album. I'm excited to dive more into the album. The sort of beginning has had me really intrigued into what is the much more like the project is going to be. So we can go and dive on into the rest of this. I do color-coded videos for this, just so me and you can follow along together in real time. I'll try not to end up accidentally playing a song because I got Spotify open and my thumbs go crazy and I just start playing random tracks from the album. But yeah, so gotta break up into parts. YouTube doesn't like if I do more than 3 or 4 songs in a video, since we're checking out 9 of them, because we already checked out 4 of them in like music video reactions. So you can go for over there for my respective thoughts. So part 1 was Toronto's Window, Flight to New York City, Righteous. This part's gonna be Raincouver, Loser, Watching TV. Part 3 is gonna be Journey Mercy's Mom's Interlude and Too Much. So yeah, with that, let's go to get into Raincouver, girl. I ain't wasting no more time. Let's go. Okay. It's so bright sounding.
I kiss the raindrops. 기다릴게. 네 생각에 떠올랐어 Vancouver. 비로 변한 너를 기다려 오늘. 소소함이 우산이 되어줬어. My Raincouver.
Like a rain cover, but Raincouver. Very clever. 소소함이 웃음이 되어줬어.
My Raincouver, my Raincouver. No heat station, taking the SkyTrain basic. When I look in the sky, I swear I see your faces. 모아서 million photos, 1,000 TMIs. 전부 너에게 보여줄 것들이야. I kiss the raindrops. 기다릴게. 네 생각에 떠올랐어 Vancouver. 비로 변한 너를 기다려 오늘. 소소함이 우산이 되어줬어. My Raincouver, my Raincouver. You gon' let it rain down on my dried up part. 그때 거기에서 안아줄 거야. 소소함이 웃음이 되어줬어. My Raincouver, my Raincouver.
It's great. It's just like metaphor, but it kind of like tells you what the metaphor is. It's like thinking about Vancouver and the rain and like maybe like comfort that you got, and especially when you're young.
네 생각에 떠올랐어 Vancouver. 비로 변한 너를 기다려 오늘. 소소함이 우산이 되어줬어. My Raincouver, my Raincouver. You gon' let it rain down on my dried up.
But it's very heavy on like the chorus, but it slaps, so I'm not mad.
소소함이 웃음이 되어줬어. My Raincouver, my Raincouver. My Raincouver. My Raincouver. My Raincouver. My Raincouver.
I really liked it. I think it was very sweet. I think it's a very sweet song. It's like a nice sort of metaphor because like Raincouver, I'm like I've never been to Canada or even like the northwestern United States, because it's like that. It's like above Seattle. You know what I mean? But in Canada, you know? So I can't really relate to the rainy weather too much. I live in the desert, except for when it does rain. Yeah, but I kind of like that because I feel like it's always relatable, that sort of comfort that you can have with just like a city, a place that you can associate also with just like a time period in your life, you know? But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was super cute. It was very bright sounding. Obviously kind of just like changing up the vibe a little bit from like because the track before this was Fraxia, I think, right? So, yeah, so maybe changing up the vibe a little bit. But yeah, so the next song we are going to be getting into is Loser. Is it even a song? Because there's kind of like interludes and stuff on the album. And I don't know what's what. But yeah, I mean, we all felt like a loser. Big Bang said it best, you know. So yeah. Alright, it's another track. I see the song length. But yeah, so let's go and get Loser. Let's go. Then even his tracks like this are also so good.
Yeah, baby, don't you go. I can say no more, 'cause I don't wanna lose her.
You don't want to lose her. What does that mean?
Baby, I can't sleep, 'cause you said you'd call me back, burning one more leaf.
Like if she leaves, you're gonna end up with the loser? What is that? What?
Just empty my mind out for you. 져주는 남자가 좋다 하면서 화를 먼저 내 오늘도 먼저 사랑한 나의 잘못이라 해도 right. 나 때문에 힘든 것보다는 Should I just be what you want? I don't wanna lose her. I don't wanna lose her. I don't wanna lose her.
Oh, is that what she's saying?
Baby, don't you go. I can say no more.
I don't like that he doesn't want to be a loser. If you don't want to be a loser, you put B in it so I know.
그때 말 못했지만 너가 제일 친하던 그 애도 처음부터 이리를 앨범 속에 사진 찍은 보니까 배우 같아 보여 바꿀 때가 돼서 내 지갑 changed it. 안 어울려 너의 그 메이크업 이 화려한 얼굴 속에 love 참 어울려.
Oh, damn, okay.
어쩌면 내가 너보다도 훨씬 maybe I'm the loser. Yeah, I don't wanna lose her.
Lose her. Loser.
I don't wanna lose her. No. Yeah, baby, don't you go. Baby, don't you go. I can say no. 1, 2. But I don't wanna lose her.
Interesting track.
I don't wanna lose her. No. Yeah.
Or you don't want to lose. I don't want to be a loser. Not that like you're the lame loser, but I don't want to lose.
Loser. Who's the loser?
It's very complicated. It's complex emotions. Because loser also sounds like lose her.
Who's the loser?
Then who's the loser? Am I the loser? And I don't want to be with the loser. She's the loser. Like your makeup don't even suit you. That's crazy. But I liked it. It's definitely opens up a lot of like, I feel like complex emotions and complexities within relationship, because he's just like, I hated her from the beginning. Then what? Like why were like? He must be crazy though, because like if you hated them, why were you with them? You know what I mean? Like what was happening? You know what I mean? And to sort of like acknowledge and reflect on that is kind of like very, again, like interesting. But he didn't want to lose her, because he would be like a loser in like a lame sense of like you're lame. You know what I mean? But then also like I don't want to lose. You know what I mean? Because maybe there's something in like being with this person, because then it's like you're winning. You know what I mean? Very interesting, sort of complex emotions. I know it's not necessarily easy to talk about. You know what I mean? Because then it's just like, I don't know, like when you first hear that about somebody, you're just like, yeah, no, you are a loser. You know what I mean? Maybe it's like much more sort of like complex like that. It's bad timing for this song and me and Mark right now, because I was on TikTok and it was just like, you know, there's like a trend right now, like I'm bored, tell me da 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 da, and I found one that was like, I was scrolling and I scrolled through like almost all the comments and I was like, hey, gotta stop, I gotta record the video. That was like the worst things that like, or like, why'd you break up with somebody, or like the worst thing, like you went through their phone and what did you find, sort of thing. And I was just going through those comments, girl. I was going through those comments like crazy. The people be crazy. So bad timing for that one. But yeah, I really like it because it's so like vulnerable and it's so raw. And there's just something about whenever he does solo work that feels like so personal to him, because like, and I think especially because like NCT is like so crafted as a group, you know what I mean? And like their image and like their sound and their concepts and everything. So kind of getting like this little insight that feels a little bit more raw, deeper, personal to him. Well, I can check if I'm assuming he's participating in writing all his tracks. Yeah, and he has. So, which just makes it seem like it's that much more like in-depth, you know what I mean? Not everybody works on every single track that they work on. Again, it depends on the artist, I feel like. No hate, no shame either way. But yeah, so the next track we're getting is Watching TV. This song is with Crush. That's exciting. He hasn't released music in like 5 hours, so but yeah, so I'm excited to be checking this out. So let's get Watching TV. Let's go.
Crush on you, I guess I gotta stay hard. I know we gotta hate each other someday. Don't be afraid, I'm on your side just right now. Don't let them wake you up. I'll be somebody for you.
Don't let them. I forgot to say, if it's wrong on that, it's not me. Oh no, it is that well, I don't let them make you up. It sounds like Wake.
Let's go make some crimes.
Oh, drop that beat.
I'm trying to find one more night before sunset. When I'm with you, I feel like born. Make like time I lose or something. Baby, what you think? It's been a dirt trip. We just lost our tank. Yeah, find a spot on a desert, okay? You're my oasis.
I like this track a lot.
Take a minute. Yeah, paper couldn't read us, couldn't like them. Let them live our gosh. We'll just leave our shoes. Yo, cops all over the expressway. Autoradio don't mind. Let us smile at those eyes. Almost got them on time. Show the masterpiece, right? Crush on you, I guess I gotta stay hard now. I know we gotta hate each other someday. Don't be afraid, I'm on your side. On your side right now. Let's go make some crimes.
Probably my favorite I've heard so far.
I'm trying to find one more night before sunset. When I'm with you, I feel like gonna make lots of memories.
Trying to find one more night before sunset. Sunrise?
Is this the end?
Or sunset things end, maybe that's why they chose it. And it rhymes.
아, 그건 모르지. 무슨 약간을 봐도 재밌었다, 그치? 우린 이제 어디로 가게 될까?
So it's kind of just like this. I wouldn't say like interesting that's called like watching TV. Maybe because you're like watching like this high in like a relationship, like the high points of like a relationship or the high moments that feels just like so crazy. Like you want like it, the metaphor of it is just like kind of just feel all this kind of like Thelma and Louise and like Bonnie and Clyde. And hang on really quick, but like yeah, it's very interesting. And I feel like watching TV, it's sort of just like you can see how the relationship is gonna play out, or like how it did play out, you know what I mean? Like it's sort of not like storybook in a way, but like you're watching TV, you know what I mean? And not everything is pretty nice rom-com. Like sometimes it's it can get kind of crazy, you know what I mean? Yeah, because I mean, they don't, it's with like Thelma and Louise too, it's just like, it didn't, it's more like the crashing out of it, you know what I mean? That kind of just like you can kind of go through like this entire high with this relationship, you're running away, you're doing these things, running from the law in both cases, and then just sort of like how both of those ended was so, like Thelma and Louise, if you haven't seen it, spoiler alert, if you don't know the story of Bonnie and Clyde, spoiler alert, doesn't end happy, you know? So, like, and that's how the relationship was gonna go and play out, but you still kind of do it anyways, because, like, it was fun, wasn't it? It was fun, wasn't it? But you knew it was gonna crash out from the beginning. So yeah, it's very interesting to get that sort of, like, perspective in, like, a relationship and seeing it sort of just, like, brought out that way in, like, K-pop music. I think it's very complicated, you know what I mean? But it's so, like, so honest and true about it, because you're just, like, you're telling it how it is, you know? And that's always really nice. And to sort of get that from Lil Mark, you know what I mean? I liked it. And so far, I don't know, I just like the concept of the song. I think it's very interesting because of that. A crush, I mean, can't beat his vocals, dude. Like, it's insane. And then also just, like, the instrumental was just, like, really, really cool. So yeah, so far it's my favorite one I've heard out of everything, even the other tracks that I checked out for, like, music videos and stuff. But yeah, so I really like that, though. I don't know, because it's almost just, like, this sort of fantasy thing that you're living through and that you can, like, reflect on. And, like, I don't know, it just, like, it, like, not like a fairy tale ending, because that's not the way it's like, but, like, this sort of, for lack of a better term, like a fairy tale type of relationship, but in, like, that type of Bonnie and Clyde, Thelma and Louise type of way, like, but not, like, I think people use that metaphor a lot in terms of just, like, ride or die. But, like, I feel like this one is much more the thrill of it, you know what I mean, of that type of relationship. So, in metaphoring that in terms of just, like, actually not doing those things sparkly, using that as a metaphor for, like, the relationship without those acts actually playing out. There we go. I guess that's the best way to analyze it. But it's my favorite one so far. So yeah, but that's gonna do it for this part. This part was Raincouver, Loser, and Watching TV. I also think Loser is really interesting as well. So that's gonna do it for part 2. Part 3 is gonna be Journey Mercies, Bob's Interlude, Too Much. Part 1 was Toronto's Window, Flight to New York City, and Righteous. So don't forget to join me for the finishing of this album. I'm very intrigued with it. I'm really loving it, though. So yeah, go to put your thoughts and comments down below what you thought about Raincouver, Loser, and Watching TV. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you liked me and want to see more of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Want to see my videos the second they come out, hit that notification button. Want to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, in the description down below, or at the end screen. If you like gaming content, I have a gaming channel. It's called Erika. Currently playing Batman Arkham Asylum and Assassin's Creed Shadows, so if you can join me over there for that. Thank you so much for watching. Love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah, schedul이며 개지하루에 Baby listen 내 말이지 don't honeymoon out of space I said listen SM gotta wait SM listen phone is buzzing 용기 don't try to shoot I said wait name somebody who could juggle 3 teams still come up with the best solo album at the same time with no